Hey there, Tenno. I'm Shadow Scythe, and today I'm gonna be doing something a little different. It's definitely a fashion frame episode, but as opposed to covering my particular style with a Warframe, I'm actually gonna be showing you guys my operator. Mostly, and what brought about this video is the fact that as of late, I've been seeing a lot of people do operator videos, like operator only spy and whatnot, and it kind of just made me want to do something similar myself. And it seems like everybody does Lua Pavlov. I'm actually going to do the same. However, I am not confident enough with my skills to just go from operator mode the moment I load in to, oh, no. Definitely don't want that. Just because there's a lot of holes with operator mode as it is, because everything that you can do in operator mode is great. The energy issue is a pain because you can easily get distracted and lose track of it on that stupid little reticule that they give you, which is your meter basically. So I'm going to run to the vaults as Ivara, and then from there I will do the vaults in operator mode.
Tenno, you are here to infiltrate data vaults and retrieve highly sensitive enemy information.
Well, aware of that, Lotus.
So,
It's not like I don't do this crap all the time.
Keep going.
I
Nobody
do
knows
like
you're
the
here.
additional map shake that they've added from everything collapsing, though. Nope. There we are. Wow, it's rare that I get that start.
Be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands.
Yay, you went the direction that I wanted. Oh wait, I need to go to A first. Shoot at me all you want, but you will never touch my health. Alright.
Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you. The target console is
Ooh,
nearby.
this one should be
If you trigger the
really
alarms
fun.
now, the enemy will
Now
start
we're just gonna
destroying
come
data.
in here. Nope, don't. Or that. That's what I wanted. Yay! Alright. Now comes the fun part. Oh. Whew, ow, that drop hurts a lot, actually. Okay, that was not what I was trying to do at all. So we're gonna try this again. Haha, there we go. Now if I fuck this one up again, then... you know what? That was my problem, was I just got a little too close to that. Ow. Well, Alright. This one's not happening. I can't even begin to go into how much of a pain that is. But, like, I definitely do want to see the changes that they're working on for the operator mode. Because that could be anything from them getting their own unique mod set. Go fuck yourself, game. Don't talk about not even letting me move. That's adorable. Ugh. That is not what I wanted. That is. Because fuck your shit, I'm gonna cheese it. Well, at the most part, that part is kind of a pain in the ass to try to deal with operator mode. Let me, you know, but I will risk it. Nope.
Alarms. Data destruction is imminent. You need to hurry.
I still never got how that manages to slow you in mid-air, but whatever. And almost fucked that up. But as you can see, my skills in operator mode are total shit.
The console has been severely damaged. You can't get anything out of
yes,
it in
Lotus.
this state.
What's up? I wonder if that would have done anything in present. You know what? While I'm thinking about it, that portal is not still here. And you didn't even let me fucking double jump. That's always a pleasantry. Alright, so Vault A was a bust. However, we still have 2 more vaults to try. Oh, I forgot those things would be here now. Since they gave them to the sniper crewman. Oops. And my parkour skills are off today too. Wow. Oh yeah, this fun little bundle of joy.
Start destroying the data. The moon set an exit from the void has had unforeseen consequences. Be on the lookout for localized continuity disturbances. You may be able to turn these to your advantage.
I know I'm not using heavy caliber. Just I'm certain I'm not. Alright, so let's come over here. We're gonna wait for this little guy to turn around and pass. Alright, so we've made it up here. Now then, as far as getting through this part, I'm not 100% sure. is our little... Oh, jeez, I know I'm probably... Well, that's an Eximus. Maybe not. Alright. Alright, so we're making it. Slowly but surely. Ah, that was so close though. Did you guys see that? Oh, that is so cheap. Alright, I'm gonna attempt to do that one more time. But I'm gonna drop my risk factor tenfold by taking those things out, just because that is annoying to have to deal with that shit as I do this junk. So what we are gonna do is just get a little bit of a mix. There you are. Wow. My shit aim. Okay. And let's try this again. Since we know this was the part where I made it. Aha. Yay. Oh, the operator can use zip lines. Cool. Didn't know that. And I'm sure a lot of you didn't notice that either. So I need to see exactly where these lasers go. Alright, let me see if I can't... Made it. There we go. Now,
this console has been severely damaged.
as you guys know, you can obviously go through that and avoid the drones. I just took them out since I made it, almost made it the whole way through the first part. And it just... And I totally fucked it up because I had dropped.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
But now that we're through the actual part, let's get over to C. But yeah, as far as like any of the upcoming changes to operator mode, I would like to see them get their own mod set, as well as like a better energy indicator over the reticule that we have as our method of telling right now. Just because that reticule makes it such a pain, because the moment you get distracted, you lose track of that. And that was what happened to me with I lost track.
This console has been severely damaged. You can't get anything out of it in this state.
Now, we're gonna try to do C. Now this is the fun one, and I know a lot of the shortcuts on this thanks to watching DK Diamantes.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
Oh, okay, because you guys just wandered in. Go utterly fuck yourselves. Every last one of you. Take a dread arrow to the anus and stay the fuck away from me. Now we're gonna try that again, and hopefully not get rudely interrupted like we were. I have no freaking clue if I'm even gonna be able to reach this. Well, that works.
The moon set an exit from the void.
Let me see if I can...
Be on the lookout for
Nope,
localized
just
continuity
resources.
disturbances.
That's wonderful.
You may be able to turn these to your advantage.
Alright. Down the rabbit hole. This part should be fairly easy. Wait, no. That sucked terribly. It's doable, you just gotta know your timing and hope that you don't have enemies that are gonna be right up your ass like they were with me. That is so dumb, because you don't let me drop into operator mode. Or drop into my little void mode. Alright. As far as this one goes... do this. Wait for the energy to come back. Dude, it's pretty much a little time consuming to do this. Now I should be able to hit that. Okay. You know, I thought when in void mode you weren't supposed to take damage as the operator, but apparently I was wrong. But there's no enemies for this part, so I refuse to give up. But yeah, honestly, the more that I do this to show you guys, the more that you can see it desperately needs a rework. There we go. That let me avoid it. Huh. Never thought I'd actually see that. So I'm starting to improve. With that blown up, I can just waltz right up here. Your little lasers can just all go die, even though they don't actually concern me. Here's the Simon Says puzzle, which I don't even bother with, because there's literally no need. Let's just get around you. drop. Now let's pass through. Drop that. Creep around. Pass through. Let this go. Drop that. Pass through. I was far enough away from that. What the hell? No. No. I call bullshit. I call bullshit on that. That is beyond dumb. Though that was the last explosive that I should have had to deal with. So now I just get to repeat the fun of all this bullshit one last freaking time. See, don't you just love this crap? I'm not even gonna begin to try to justify this shit anymore. This is exactly why the operator mode it needs it bad. Fall damage, no survivability. Can't do jack shit for like 3 seconds after passing through the damn portals. So dumb. So dumb. But yeah, I was like right here. I was far enough away that that shouldn't have hit me. Slowed or not. We are not messing with the one on that boulder. That is a big ass hell no. Not messing with that just yet. Yay! Semi-operator only mode finished.
We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
I mean, for the most part, I did do it operator only. It's
You're
just
still in the clear. No detection from enemy
well,
sensors.
A is doable. I'm just not skilled enough to do it. B was definitely doable, and if I wouldn't have fucked up on that last part at the very end, I would have done it in that single go-through. But I fucked up with the drop, so I just decided, well, I kind of already fucked up on the first go, so let's drop the drones. And then that last go was definitely doable. But everything that, like, all the tricks that I've seen people do where they've taken no damage, I took every bit of fucking damage. So they changed it from the time that I've attempted this from the times that those guys have done it. So that's cute. Anyway, mission aside, now let me drop down and, well, first off, we will give you guys the full look in motion. Now, here is my operator in all of her glory. And yes, I did say her, and for the most part, I think I'm actually going to change those legs. We're going to see how this plays out. Right down to the face. Now, as far as now it is a 50% facial blend between the primary face, which I have selected here, and the secondary face, which is a couple down. Skin color is right here. the lip color, I actually have set as this super light purple out of the Twitch palette, which unfortunately the only way to get this is to pick it up on Twitch by watching anybody who happens to be streaming Warframe at the time, or just set your game to, or just set whatever game you're going to be streaming, even if you're not actually going to stream, to Warframe to bring up the options, and then you can purchase it that way. The accent color, which is basically your eyeshadow and shit, is this middle color right here out of the Lotus palette. Now, this is the hairstyle that I went with, just because it was the one that seemed the most fitting, that wasn't practically a half-shaved head or look like it was ported directly from Fallout. Because I'm sorry, half of these just have that wastelandy feel to me. I mean, don't get me wrong, this looks really cool, but it does not look good for my character at all. Now, my hair color is actually this super dark twilight color, which looks black at certain lighting angles, and then you can actually see it come through with others. And then the accent color being this, basically the shinier part that you see over everything. I am using Somatics ASA 23 because they're the ones that give you those little marks right on, just only on the cheeks. And I did that because I wanted the Somatics, but I wanted them kind of hidden with the hair, which was another reason as to why I picked this hairstyle. And then the way I have the hair part set up is it kind of hides that scar, almost like it's an embarrassment to have it shown. But overall, I think that doing it this way actually makes it look kind of cute. Primary color for the Somatics being purple, which you can't really tell. Secondary color being white, which you can kind of see it on the cheeks. And then the metallic color being the rose gold that I use as my metallic on everything. The eyes, the inner color are being white, the outer color and well, now any white will work for this. I'm using the one out of the smoke color palette. The outer eye color and glow are both this shade of purple out of the Twilight palette, which it gives you that dark look, but it's still enough that it pops with the white, so it's noticeable. Raven voice, because like I said, my operator is keen to be a girl.
I hope we're ready for this. My Warframe is the hand, and I am the will.
I am using the Katir earpieces that you can only get through Barrow Katir. Now, if you don't have those, then these earpieces will work for a while. I was actually using the Sovereign Diadem, which would also work. Those are about the only ones that I can actually think of, because you can see that blends in kind of nicely with the hair. But I've just recently found the enjoyment of using the Katir earpieces, especially since I don't like the shape and how big they are, but I do like the fact that that's kind of overshadowed by the hairstyle. Primary color is... I don't even know what my primary color is. That is apparently just a random-ass default color. Oh, no, you know what? That primary color is actually this rose gold color, but to get that, I actually had to go through and turn on the legacy color palettes, which basically is like a gigantic hue shift on all of the existing color palettes, making them a little bit lighter than what they are normally. And then I turned it off. Now, as far as the rest of the setup goes, you're gonna have to spend some plat and even some you would have had to spend some actual money as well in order to get this overall setup. Because I'm using the Sight to Prime hood and sleeves. Hood set to open, lining color set to that rose gold. Which... the lining color affects the outside suit metallics. The body is the Copa suit. I am also using the Copa folds as the waistband. The tassets work nice, but this just stands in a little bit better. Now, the primary and secondary color are both this lightish, purplish white out of the Twitch palette as well. And the reason as to why I'm doing that instead, especially for the primary color, instead of the, well, I'm doing that because I have them set so that the gloves actually match. Because as you can see, one glove shifts while only this little accent piece right here does. And then the other reason why is because it adds that slight purple hue to the Copa body. But the Copa body, if you use a regular white, you see how bright that is? It is obnoxiously bright compared to every other suit in the game. That it's disgusting. Which is why I'm using basically a slight off-white mixture. The tertiary color is actually this purple out of the Corpus palette, which that is your basically undersuit and lining. And that I did that one because it's a little bit deeper than the ones in the Twilight palette and it doesn't look out of place. And then the suit energy is this purple from the Infested color palette. You can find duplicates in, I believe, both Lotus and Twilight. If you don't have that one. Then the sigil, you can let that be your choice or not. I am currently using the Cephalon Pseudo Sigil, which, while I'm thinking about it, I am going to switch that to the Oracle Sigil. And it looks a little bit better. And then, like, I'm using the Sight of Prime sleeves and leggings. However... oh, you know what? Let's see how that looks. Huh. You know what? Those actually look a little bit better, so I'm going to keep those. I'm fine with using 3 of the Sight of Prime parts, 2 of the Copa, and 1 Menduca part. So, that is my overall appearance setup for my operator. If you guys want to copy it or use it as inspiration for your own, be my guest. That is the whole reason as to why I do all of this stuff. So, if you like this video for whatever reason, hit that like button and subscribe. Oh, wait, before I completely go, and before you guys, like, let me actually explain my whole reasoning behind my operator. The whole reason as to why my operator is actually basically set up as a female is I did that, like, immediately after the second dream as I set it up. Because I did it based on the Warframes that I play the most. And the Warframes that I tend to play the most right now are Ivara for my stealth missions, Valkyr for basically just going nuts on everything and anything, Nova for massive crowd control, as well as like survivals or defense, and Octavia for the exact same reason. So those are the 4 that I tend to play the most often. All 4 of which are female. And it just felt right to set my operator up based on that. Even before Octavia came into the picture, I was playing It wasn't Mirage. I was playing Mag a lot. And for the most part, I still do. I've been using her for a lot of my videos recently. It's just because, like, I've been using Mag to power level, like, all of my weapons. And even now, I've been having a lot of fun with Equinox, too. So that's my overall reasoning behind my operator. Anyway, back to what I was saying before. If you like this video for whatever reason, hit that like button and subscribe. If you didn't, for whatever reason that comes to mind, I'm terribly sorry that you didn't like it. There's a possibility that one of my future videos will suit your fancy better than this one did. If you want to stay up to date with me outside of the regular video updates, feel free to check me out on Twitter and player.me. Links to those are in the description box below. Or you can support the channel by visiting my Patreon page and pledging $1. It is not required, but it is greatly appreciated. And until next time, Tenno, stick to the shadows.